Hi there, it's Rachel Gregg. In today's video, I'd like to share with you 25 different baby card ideas. Some of these cards you'll be able to find the full tutorial on our blog, and you can also see them on our website. If you look under the products theme category in the baby section, there'll be samples there under the products that we sell for our baby themed stamps and stencils. But what I wanted to do in this video was to share with you these cards up close so you can see all the different layers and techniques that you may not just see in the stills photos. So this first one here, this one's created by Melissa Phillips, and she's used the Hello Baby Volume 2 stamp set, which includes these cute little feet, the pitter-patter word, some nice little circular labels that can be used, and this little stitched heart along here. And Melissa's just used it with like a nice little safety pin, some buttons, and some beautiful little threads to complete her card. Here's another one by Melissa. This one's using the Hello Baby Volume 1 stamp set, which includes this little baby carriage, this vintage baby carriage. And she's just created it also using some of the other stamps to create this really nice background, and then the little sentiment there, and again using Melissa's fabulous techniques of layering up beautiful laces and flowers here for the card. So these next ones here, these are created by Hodliev Tayskens in Belgium, and she's used on this card here the moon stencil, and then using the lemon mixed media embossing powder, which gives it that really nice, I'll see if I can show it to you on screen here, just a really nice texture with that embossing powder. It's got some little glitter inside of it, and also using the Starry Night stencil as well, just to put some of that embossing powder through there. Just gives that nice little texture to the card. And again using the Hello Baby Volume 1 stamp set, which includes this really nice little teddy bear and the sentiment as well from that stamp set. Some more here using that same stamp set. These are also by Hodliev, and she's used the little teddy bear and the carriage and the little booties, little knitted booties as well from that stamp set. And these are a really nice set of tags here using like a neutral theme, and the background here was created using the small checkered stencil, and then adding in some of these party balloons stamps as well. So there are beautiful little neutral themed tags there that you can put on gifts, or you could write on the back of there as well. And this is a cute little card. This is using the Garden Birds stamps with that small checkered stencil, and then All Things Grow with Love. I'll link all the stamps below in the description below as well, so you can find them on our website. So these are a nice little set of cards here, just using different colors. Just a bit of blue ink here and a bit of green ink here, and then also using a die, and then just for a nice little painted background, and then with the little hearts that have been punched out, popping them back in, but just in different spots to create that real multicolored look. And that's a fun little card. Nice little way to use up some of your little scrap backgrounds that you may have. So these next two cards, these were created by Anika de Klerk in Belgium, and Anika has used the sentiment, the baby sentiment stamp, which includes a strip of sentiments that you can use as one strip, like she's done in this card here, or on this one here, she's actually trimmed them out and stamped them in different colors. So you can mix and match the sentiments according to what you need. So on this card here, Nika's also used a little flower from the Whimsical Words stamp set, just to create a really nice little subtle background, and then stamped the sentiment stamp over the top. And for this card here on the left, Anika's also used the Triangles background stamp with a real nice watercolor effect, and then the Stitched Threads frame stamp, and then added some of the little bits and pieces from the Hello Baby Volume 1 stamp set. So this card here, this one's created by Michelle Morrison from Michelle's Cards and Stamps, and Michelle has created this beautiful teddy bear using the teddy bear photo stamp, and used it with Copic markers to colour in that teddy bear. And then she's also used the Regal frame stamp, and the cherish is from the baby word block stamp. So these are cards that I've created here using some baby stamps. This first one here, that's also using the stamps from the Hello Baby Volume 1 and Volume 2 stamp set, but I've included it with the 6-up frame stamp, the Box's 6-up frame stamp. and it just gives a nice little sort of like a grid pattern to this card. And so then you can use different inks and different stamps, and it's a fun little way to create a nice little card like this one. And this one here, this is using the Hello Baby Volume 1 stamp set, and then I've paired it up using the Dots background stamp just to give that a nice little background. This card here, this is also using the Baby Sentiment strip, just stamping it in green and then using it over a fun background. So you might have some backgrounds that you create in advance or you've got in your stash, and then you can just choose whichever background you like and then pair it up with one of these sentiment stamps. And then I've just added some little butterflies here. That's from the Fine Butterflies stamp set. Here's another little card. This is also another way showing you how you can use that Baby Sentiment stamp, where you can see here, if I just pull this card back here, this little Welcome to the World Sweet Little One is just that little section. See this little section just here on that card, a part of that sentiment stamp, but I've just stamped it. So you can just mask off the top and bottom and just stamp that onto your card. So you've just got a tiny little sentiment rather than the full strip. And then I've just used stencils, so the mesh stencil and then the Starry Night stencil for a little bit of pattern on that card. This one here is using the Baby word block stamp, and it's just been stamped with a pink ink pad, like a glittery pink ink pad. And you could also add some other stamp designs over the top. So for instance, if you wanted to add some little butterflies down there, it's a really versatile stamp, the word blocks, because you can mix and match and just choose however you'd like to do it. Even though I've stamped it also in the one color, you could stamp it in multicolors and create some really fun effects with this stamp. And this one here, I've just used some little bit of ribbon and then just add a little dragonfly charm as well. So these few cards here, these are created by Belinda Spencer. And for this one here, Belinda has used the plaid background stamp and then used the Australian Animals Volume 1 stamp set just to give it a nice little Australian feel to it. And then Belinda's also used one of our film strips and the Hello Baby Welcome to the World also. So that's a fun little card here. And then here's two more cards by Belinda. And she's used a beautiful little palette just of light blue and white, and it's just really beautiful. And it's using that same plaid background stamp. Belinda's also used the emulsion frame stamp just to give that little bit of a frame, and then using images from the Hello Baby Volume 1 stamp set as well, and then just adding some star stamps and then some little sentiments. And she's used some really nice muslin or gauze here just to give that really nice texture to those cards. And there's also some little mirror cards on there. I don't know if you can see that on screen there, how they're a little glittery for the card. So there's some little ways there to use our stamps and stencils to create some baby cards. I've also got a couple of little extra ideas that I'd like to show you. Now these necessarily aren't baby related, but they can be used for new babies. So the first one here is a card that I've created using the Fine Butterflies rubber stamp set and then pairing it up with the Simple Sayings Volume 2. So that's a really good one for parents, especially if they're announcing a pregnancy, and you might want to send them a card for that. So you could send them something like that. Here's another one of that same similarity. So happy for you. And this one here is using that small checkered just in a multitude of colors and then adding the Frangipani stamp, which is from the Full Bloom Volume 2 stamp set. So that's a fun little card. This is another one. This one's from Monica, using a really bold background, really fun arty background here, and then using hugs and kisses. The hugs, this is from the Sketched Alphabet stamp set, and then she's used the alphabet medley to stamp out the and kisses. So you can create your own sentiments as well using the alphabet stamps. Now these are from Connie Mercer, and I thought these are a really fun way for like new baby or pregnancy. So it's time to write the next chapter. Now obviously, yeah, new babies, that creates a new chapter in people's lives. So if you've got someone who's a book lover who, this may really resonate with them. So I thought that was a fun little card that could be used. And then also this could be used when you find out someone's going to have a baby. Then, yeah, Little Birdie Told Me, which is a really fun little card there for a pregnancy announcement or to congratulate someone on their upcoming baby. And then this last one here, just to inspire the new parents, is just to make the most of every day, because as some of us know, the time does pass fairly quickly. So yeah, so to make the most of every day of your new little bundle of joy. And this card here is just created using the Roses photo stamp, the Stitched Borders rubber stamp set, which has created this really beautiful frame, and then the Make the Most, which is a small stamp. So I hope you've enjoyed these ideas and it's given you some inspiration on how you can celebrate a new arrival into your family. If you'd like to see more of these ideas, please check out our blog on our website at darkroomdoor.com. Thanks so much for watching.